Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Today's video is going to be on the power of networking, and I'll go into a little bit more detail in a little bit. But before we do that, remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, back on basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of any new videos that come along. Remember, and I've said this before, we're hitting almost 150 videos in my YouTube channel. So make sure that you look at them. Make sure that you see all the stuff all the different subjects, all the different topics, the ones that have the soothing music, the soothing sounds, and look at some of the stuff that I just enjoy doing, like making commercials with my kids when they were young. So make sure that you look throughout my channel and look at the stuff that I have available. Hit the like button if you like this video. It's going to be on the power of networking. The power of networking. And so if you have a specific topic, and I've said this before many times, I'm like a broken record. If you have a specific topic, please let me know in the comment section below so that way I can give you my take on it. You can also connect with me on Facebook at Carlos Flores Jr. and on Instagram at Back on Basics. So, the importance of networking. So networking can mean a lot of things to different people, and you know, as human beings, networking is an important aspect of our daily activities. Remember, I've always said this: it takes a village to raise a child, right? Well, what is that? It means that people are networking, trying to support this child so that way this child learns the rules of the village, the education that they need, the history of the village, how they can become a support system of the village, how they eventually will become, again, helping and supporting the next child that is born. So, I mean, it's figuratively, right? So it's just a saying, but if you take a look at it, networking is like, it's exactly what it says. It takes a village to raise a child. You can't just do it by yourself, because if you do it by yourself, then guess what? You only have one point of view. You have to have multiple points of view so that way you can see different perspectives. I'm trying to give you a perspective on different topics. So again, right, I would recommend for you to have a support group, a support network. Remember, we've talked about that. Support network means you have people that are going to be, they're going to be realistic, right? They're going to be truthful, and then they're going to tell you if you need to adapt, if you need to change things so that way you can reach your goals, so that way you can complete your activities, so that way you can get to where you want to get to. So in a sense, when you're raising a village, and I know that all of you do, because I've seen you face to face, I've seen you when we get together in person, when we're online on Zoom, when we're in the classrooms, when we are at different places, different events, that it does take a village, because you not only take care of yourself, but you take care of others, and you give suggestions to others, and you take care of the elders, and you take care of the young. And I've seen you, because I know that all of you do it. All of you are very focused on raising the village. And so that in essence is networking. So now we're going to take that a step up, right? And it's similar to raising a village, but now it's going to be networking. So if you're in high school, this is for all you high school students, and to a certain extent, to that way you can get used to it and get ready, is your junior high students. You're going to start looking at different options of what you want to major in. If you want to go to school, right? What your major is going to be, what kind of career you're going to do, what kind of different things you're going to do with your life after you graduate high school. There's many things that you can do. You can go back. You can go straight to work, right? You can go to a technical school. You can learn like mechanics. You can learn different aspects. You can learn how to fix planes. You can learn how to work heavy machinery. You can do a lot of things. You can go into a community college, which has those programs within. Remember, the last video that I talked about, Solano Community College has a connection with Genentech. Genentech is a tech company that what they've done is they created a track. They created a partnership. So they are networking. The Solano Community College and Genentech are networking, so that way they can have the best trained employees in the company, but at the same time, Solano Community College is providing the classes, the people, the learning, the experience, and the networking. And so it's a win-win. They're raising their village like that. And that's what I'm telling you. They're raising their village, and you have to understand that partnerships are great. Does it mean that it works all the time? It doesn't. But networking can help you get the job that you want or close to the job that you want, can get information on which types of jobs that you're looking for. Again, if you're in high school, right? And I'm just telling you right now that Solano Community College actually has a biotech specialist, and I believe I'm gonna look it up, and I may change it by biotech specialist AA or certificate, that you can go straight into Genentech. You're gonna be ahead of everybody else. Does it mean that you're gonna finish a 2-year or a 4-year college? It doesn't. It means that you may have to finish a 2. You may have to finish in the AA with Solano Community College. And guess what? For most of you, college is free. And I'm gonna say it again. For most of you, community college is free. So again, network. Reach out to Solano Community College. Reach out to me. I actually have somebody that I can connect you with at Solano Community College that helps me out from time to time. So again, right, do that. The automotive piece, I believe Solano does that. Sac City College also does. I believe it does very specialized things it can do. I know that Sacramento Community College does nursing. You can get an AA in nursing. You can get that. And guess what? They have networked with different hospitals around the area, so that way you can be placed, so that way you can finish your hours, and so that way you can do a lot of different things. So again, the power of networking, right? It takes a village to raise a child. Well, let your village work for you. Don't just do it by yourself. If you do it by yourself, then it's going to take you 2 or 3 times as much to get to where you want to get to. So for example, myself, you know that I'm an open book, and I'm going to tell you stories about me, because I'm going to tell you what I've done, which I've made mistakes on, and which ones I have actually been and I have taken advantage of. Not been taken advantage of, that doesn't sound right, but I've been supported in. So currently, right? Currently, I'm in my teaching credential program because I want to be a special education teacher, right? And I wanna make sure that I'm very successful. So guess what I'm doing? I'm networking with my teaching credential program. It's called the Yolo Solano Teaching Credentialing Center. And so that program lets you go to school in the afternoons, either via Zoom or sometimes face to face. But then at the same time, they let you work in the program. They let you work at the school system, so you're actually getting experience as well, and you're finishing some of the assignments doing that. So networking with the district is very important. Choosing the district that you want to work for is very important as well. choosing the track that you want to do in terms of your credential is very important as well. I've always been the person that always helps the people. I want to help the people that are underrepresented. I want to help the people that maybe have the most questions or need the resources or need to connect to the resources. So again, that's the power of networking. Use me as one of your network partners. You can more than welcome to write any questions in the comment section. You can I'm actually going to put my email, so that way you can actually email me any questions that you need. So the email will be scrolling through, but there's also another link that I'm going to include for you, especially you all that are going through school. So let's go back to you that are in the junior high and in the high school. So there is a website called Onet Online, O-N-E-T Online. And I will make a video just specific on Onet. Don't worry about it. I will give you specifics. But I'm gonna have the Onet link running through here. So that way you'll have not only the Onet link, but you will also have at the same time other links that are very, very specific to this video. And you'll also have my email, right? So you will have different aspects, so that way you can network, right? So Onet is a career exploration site. So you explore which career you want to do. For those of you in high school, for those of you in junior high school, even if you're in elementary school, you can start learning about what you want to do, right? So this is the best way to do this, because you can explore. The earlier you do it, the more time you have. If you have any questions, you will email me, and I can actually I'll answer your question, but I will do a video on it specifically on my take on what your question is as well. So Onet Online, you can do a little small test. It's a career inventory. A career inventory is a bunch of questions that you will answer, and sometimes they'll be worded differently, but you will answer multiple times. And with all of that questionnaire complete, they'll tell you the top 3 career options that you may be interested in. Does it mean that you have to follow any of those? No, but at least you have a starting point. You have a starting point. So go to Onet over here. Go to that website. Make sure that you follow through. Make sure that you look at it. If you have any questions, I will be making a video on Onet. I'll probably either make it tomorrow or the day after that. But I will be making a video on Onet, and I'll show you the site in one of my videos, because it's a very, very good site. So going back to networking, right? So you explore your career. Remember, I have a master's in career counseling, so I can help people kind of bring it to just a few choices. So again, questions, comment sections, Facebook, email, and also on Instagram at Back on Basics. So it is very important, because networking means that you're going out of your way and you're meeting somebody new. You're introducing yourself to somebody. You're saying, I am interested in what your career is and what you're doing, or I am interested in one aspect of what you're doing, or many aspects of what you're doing. And so what you do is you exchange information. You exchange information. And if you're younger, like in junior high school, maybe even a little bit in high school, then your parents can help you network. I mean, go to your school counselor. Remember, I said that in one of the videos that I did about about a few days ago. Your school counselor has so many resources. And a lot of times your school counselor is waiting for you to show up to their office so that way you can ask them about different options. Utilize them. Don't just go by and think that just because you're going to sit in the classroom and do all your assignments and you're going to go from class to class to class, from year to year to year, and you're going to graduate, that's going to be it. Utilize all the resources that you have. Remember, you're not using your village to the most extent. Utilize your village. Your village, if you're in high school, includes your teachers, your principal, your vice principal, right? Your yard duty people, your janitor, right? Your high school counselors, your mental health counselors, librarians. You see all those people that you can be networking with, and they will give you ideas. Believe me, they want the best for you. That's the reason why they're working at a school. If it wasn't, then they wouldn't be working at a school. So network with them and do that. I would start looking at websites from different community colleges, from different universities, and seeing what majors they have and what the majors are called. Like, for example, when I came to UC Davis in 1993, I thought I was going to be an engineer. You know what happened? For me, it was calculus. For some reason, calculus and I are good friends, but not that good of friends. So, but while I was taking calculus because I needed something to kind of balance my classroom work, I took psychology and I fell in love with psychology. And then I took English and then I fell in love with English. It's sometimes you go and you think that you're going to be one thing and then you switch because it better fits you, because you have a bigger network system that can help you, because you have more of an opportunity to succeed in different aspects. It doesn't mean that a machine is going to spit out whatever career you're recommended or you should have. Remember, those are just suggestions. Can I say it again? Those are just suggestions. No matter what, you make the decision. You have to be comfortable. You have to make sure. You have to network within a career so that way you can do your homework. You can look at it and say, okay, what's the difference between a doctor and a lawyer, right? What's the difference between a teacher and whatever other career it is? So you have to do the work. You have to realize that this is what you're going to be doing for most of your rest of your life. And so you want to be happy. You want to have a job that makes you happy, that motivates you every time you want to go to work. And by networking, by creating, by learning how to do different things from different people that are already in that field, it's going to make you that much better. And I'm talking to you students, but I'm also talking to your parents, because I know that sometimes your parents are also looking for a career change at the same time. So, again, networking is very important. The power of networking can help you, instead of you doing research on what you want to do, what job you're going to have, what education you're going to have, what career you're going to do, what benefits it has, what retirement it has. Bring your village. And I guess that's one of the things that I'm going to start saying to you. It's bring your village, because your village will get you there faster. And you have to find people that will get you moving forward. Remember, your support system is very important at the high school level, at the junior high school level, at the college level. When you're an adult, your networking system, your village, your support system will do that. And that is what's important about networking. So, Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of new videos. Hit the like button if you like this video. This is the importance of networking. This is that foundations. This is what Back on Basics is all about, because I'm teaching you the basics of networking, so that way you can get ahead faster. Till next time, Back on Basics.